And welcome to the East County Sports Report for Friday, November 21st. I'm Ramon Scott covering the action for Thursday, but also it's Football Friday, and we're previewing tonight's game. Just to let you know that tonight's game has indeed been moved back to Santana. The Orange Glen Patriots and Cale Patterson going to come in to Santee to take on the Sultans. The game originally had been moved over to El Cap. They were going to fix the track starting this week at Santana, or install a new track, I guess, but the weather kind of pushed things back until next week, and that's going to allow the Sultans to be on their home field tonight against Orange Glen, and it should be a great game out at Community Stadium at 7 o'clock. So if you want to see a great San Diego CIF Division IV semifinal game, the winner going to the championship game at DeVore Stadium at Southwestern College next week, at Friday at 1 p.m. Go ahead and go out to Santana High School tonight to see Orange Glen and Santana. So let's make sure we get that right. And of course, tomorrow night, the Open Division Championship game. Talk about it a little bit more later, but Helix going to take on Carlsbad in the Open Division final. All right, let's move on to basketball now and take a look at girls action from Thursday. The Granite Hills Eagles equaled their win total from last season in just the first two games out of the blocks here with a win 49-37 over Mountain Empire. The Eagles won two games all of last season, but they led 14-2 after one period on Thursday to provide the eventual winning margin over the Red Hawks. Junior Sarah Ledoux led Granite Hills with 18 points and 18 rebounds, while teammate Blanca Hernandez had 8 points. Senior captain Ashella Egoff had 6 points, 7 boards, 3 steals, and 2 assists. Junior Levandra Iblahed helped the Granite Hills cause with 6 points and 9 boards. Lavandra, I'll hopefully get your name right as the weeks go along. Look like you'll be a big force in there. Granite Hills is going to play El Cajon Valley next Wednesday at 7 o'clock in a game at the Monta Vista Showcase. All right, another good game on Thursday was Madison 54, Monta Vista 52. After the Warhawks jumped out to a 13-0 lead during the first quarter. Sophomore Meadow Delino gradually led the go-ahead rally with 20 of her 26 points in the second half, including a late three-pointer, which put the Monarchs ahead 52-50. However, Madison scored the last 4 points of the game. Monta Vista trailed 47-43 entering the fourth quarter, but Delino scored 12 straight points, including that triple that put her team in the lead very, very late. Delino had 5 of her 6 three-pointers in the second half. Samantha Gonzalez had 6 points for the Monarchs, including a three-pointer in the second quarter. After scoring 34 points in the first half, Monta Vista limited Madison to just 20 points in the second half. This is a Madison team that was in the Division IV final last year, although they've moved up to Division III this season. So nice job by the Monarchs. Tough that they did not win that game, but a very good game. Other scores on the girls' side was Liberty Charter 50, Gompers Prep 8. The Lions even their record at 1-1. Carlsbad beat Steel Canyon out in Hamul 75-40. The Lancers led 21-4 after one quarter. It was the season opener for both teams. West Hills at Ramona, they were scheduled to play but got no report on that one. Girls basketball on Friday. Braves at Calipatria, Santana at Mount Carmel, San Diego at Monta Vista, El Cap at Imperial. Okay, on the boys' side now. Hey, look at this one. A great job by the Monta Vista Monarchs. They beat Claremont 71-66. Monta Vista was down at halftime 33-27 and still trailed by 5 after the third quarter, but the Monarchs outscored Claremont 31-21 in a big fourth quarter. Monta Vista newcomer Ivan Maynard scored 15 of his 23 points in the fourth, including 8 of 10 from the foul line. Cameron McCann added 20 points, including 7 in the fourth quarter, and he had one of his 2 three-pointers in the fourth as well. He also grabbed a team-high 4 rebounds. Darren Whitley added 9 points for Monta Vista. Anthony Sandoval had 4 steals and 3 assists for the Monarchs. Sir Young was 5 of 6 at the line in the fourth quarter. Monta Vista's accuracy from the foul stripe was critical to the comeback in that one as the Monarchs get the win and even their mark at 1-1. A Olympian beat Santana in one other game. It was 64-25. All right, there was one big game we want to talk about, and the Helix Highlanders took on St. Augustine. This was at the San Diego Tip-Off Challenge at Montgomery High School. Texas Tech-bound senior Chibuzo Agbo, possibly the leading candidate for Player of the Year this season in the county. He scored 38 points as second-ranked St. Augustine held off 16th-ranked Helix 76-70 on Thursday. Senior Maurice Holmes scored 18 points, while senior teammate Jaden James finished with 16 points for the Highlanders. Agbo hit a baseline three to punctuate his 14-2 run as the Saints led by 17 at one point. The Highlanders did come almost all the way back. Helix went on a 14-2 run. They trailed just 50-45 behind the play of James, but Agbo was just too much. Holmes and James had 10 points and 9 points, respectively, in the first half. Helix made a run just before halftime to stay in the game, led by James, Xavier Otis, and Keyshawn Trice, that helped cut a 20-plus point lead down to 11. It was back and forth early. Helix missed a lot of close shots early and might have been the difference. They almost came back. They're playing a very good team. They do have some players with the football team. We know Sammy Stewart is a pretty good basketball player, made that big play for the football team last week. So I don't think that's much wrong with Helix right now going into the basketball season. Looks like a pretty good unit. Take a look at the schedule for Friday in boys basketball. It's Helix at Mission Bay, Valhalla at Bonita Vista, El Cajon Valley at Preuss, and those are the three games we know about. All right, take a quick look here at boys soccer. There was one game to report on. Mount Miguel routed Borrego 6-0. Senior Jesus Peraza, 3 goals and 1 assist. Senior Iliac Ponce, 2 goals and 1 assist. Senior Oscar Pastrano had a goal. Junior Jarrell Laredo got the shutout in goal for Mount Miguel. One game in soccer on Friday. It's the Braves at Hoover. There was also one girls game to report. Foothills Christian improved to 2-0 in soccer. They beat Liberty 5-0. Granite Hills and Hilltop, no report. Also one game in girls water polo. Monta Vista beat Hilltop 14-5. 4 Monarchs scored at least 2 goals in that one. All right, well, that's going to do it for me on the East County Sports Report for Friday, November 22nd. Hope to see you again tomorrow with good news from the Santana Sultans. Hopefully they'll be playing in another championship game en route to getting that first CIF title. All right, I'm Ramon Scott, and thank you for joining me.